champions of this.
The fight, it is over. Canelo gets the knockout. Tay Wilder has eradicated Brazil.
I want to talk about these tickets, man. I sent you a text earlier this morning. I was just curious, man, because I ain't gonna say I was going to see the fight, because I got things going on here. But if I did want to go see the fight, I was pricing the tickets to see how much would a trip to Vegas cost me, and how much would it cost me to get into the stadium. Man, these tickets, man, are outrageous, bro. Like, just for the nosebleed seats, to sit up in the high stands, it's $800 to $1,000, bro. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's super outrageous, man. I don't know who's responsible. I don't know if it's a Bob Arum responsibility thing. I'm not sure if it's maybe it's a co-promotional thing. Maybe because Frank Warren got to get his piece too, so he got a part in it or something. I have no idea, man. But I know you was probably possibly going to see the fight, man. What's your overall opinion of the prices, man? And do you still think it's worth it to go for possibly a 3-round fight?
Yeah, I can't afford it. I'm not out of my budget. But to me, it feels like that what's going to happen is it's going to be 70% of Fury fans, because the average American, especially coming out of the pandemic and what's going on, it's not going to be able to afford $800 to $1,000 ticket in a nosebleed section.
Hold on, before you, I'm gonna cut you off really quick. I apologize, but I heard the UK, they're still not open yet, so they won't be allowed to fly in and fly back. So I'm not even sure. Oh no, I'm not sure I'm not sure if they're gonna open up between now and then. It's a whole month from now, so who knows what happened. But as of today, I know that UK fans won't be able to make that trip, because they won't be able to make it back in the States. So
that's
who is he? So who are they trying to sell it to at those prices, man?
I mean, I guess you have to be selling to the American fan base. I mean, but that's a steep cost. But from what I heard, they supposedly sold out already. I mean, that's what people saying. I'm not sure that is.
I'm pretty sure the elite seats probably are sold out, but them stand seats, they still haven't sold out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, another thing I got from it too was Wilder is, people don't like to realize it, but he may be the biggest star in boxing. Maybe not named Canelo, but if you think about it, I think he's up there with Canelo, because Canelo just did 70,000. Close to 70,000, like 67,000 in Texas Stadium, and I think it was like a $9 million gate.
Yeah.
So Fury and Wilder's probably gonna double that. They probably gonna do it. 18.
They rumored to be shooting for $17 million at the gate.
So that's almost double. Yeah. So yeah, you can say he had 66,000 people in it, and maybe for the Wilder fight, it's probably about an $18,000 to $20,000. I mean, 20,000 capacity arena, but because of the ticket prices, they're gonna make $17 million. So how can you not say Wilder is not a superstar in the sport? Because when you get Fury by himself, when Wilder's not in the equation, he is not a draw at all. Bob Arum is giving away tickets to fill the arena. Yeah. So you have to say, much as you dislike Wilder, a lot of people don't, because of his, like you said, you make that, like his famous line is, you got to be perfect for 12 rounds, I only got to be perfect for 2 seconds. And because of that, he's a attraction. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it proves how big of a star he is. But I'm also curious about, because I thought the UK fans would come, so I thought it was going to be jammed with a bunch of UK fans, because they'll pay. Yeah. They don't mind paying. But now that they can't get here, I'm curious, the crowd, who they gonna favor. Like, is it gonna be more of a Wilder fan? I gotta be more of a Fury fan base, I would figure, because people like to root against him. But then Wilder brings a good fan base too. So I'm curious how the crowd gonna play out. I really don't know.
I'm also curious on that price. Is that price point gonna stick? Like, if like you said, the UK fans can't come, they're gonna have to lower that price to sell tickets. I know for a fact Bob Arum is not gonna do like he did for the Wallin fight. He's not gonna comp tickets for this type of event. They're gonna have to lower that price, man. Like, especially if they want to pack the house. If the UK fans can't come, like you said, and they're gonna have to lower the price for the American market. And if they do that, it's gonna be Fury thinking it's gonna be packed with his fans. But I promise you, if they lower that price point, it's gonna be about even in that arena, bro. It's gonna be a lot more even than people are thinking. Because from the outside, I guess from the Fury and top ranking point of view, they think Fury has all of the he has all of the fan base here because he's on the main media circuit. But what this arbitration proved, and what pretty much everything else seemed to be proven, is the quiet fans, the majority quiet fans are either Wilder fans or they just overall boxing fans, and they will root for either to be neutral or they're gonna root for Wilder. Because pretty much, like you said earlier, Fury can't sell a fight himself. Like, to me, the press conference proved it. Nobody was entertained by his antics. The only thing people are talking about right now is Wilder being quiet during the press conference. Nobody is saying any quotables that Fury made. Nobody's quoting anything that he made. They quoting. When I look at my thing, is I'm seeing people quote Malik Scott when Malik Scott said Fury bust his eardrum. That's been quoted a lot, and the 25 seconds of Wilder speaking is pretty much the main topic of the press conference. So a man who didn't say one word, no more than a minute worth of talking, getting more press than the so-called champion.
He's the most interesting man in the room, right?
Most interesting man in the room. He had headphones on, not listening to a word. So.